Let's see. I'm just waiting for my phone to ding, ding, ding and say that we're on the YouTube. There we are.
Oh, we live.
There
I
we
just
go.
got the notification.
Well, if we're live, we might as well get started, right?
Might as well.
Might as well get started. Here we go, everybody.
Live and sometimes recorded.
Yeah.
It's the Genius Media Group in Chicago and streaming all over planet Earth wherever you listen to podcasts. It's Unmuted, the podcast with Delvin, Miss Lisa J, and the Big Sir Steven.
See, it's that Big Sir Steven part that I like the most. Out of there. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Put my other ear in. Hey, now you can hear me. Hi, everybody. How are you?
What up?
I'm Delvin. Hey, how you doing there, everybody? One of these cameras has Lisa. There's Lisa right there.
Hey y'all.
Hey, Lisa.
I'm loving this beat though.
Yeah. It's a vibe.
You know, there are beats that I have that I just like them, you know, so I put beds together all the time, and this is one of the beds that I put together, and
You did that one. You did.
me likey. Me likey. Let me put this on multiple. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I want to make sure that there's Steven right there. Steven, what up though?
What's happening?
What's happening? We are Unmuted the podcast, everybody, just in case you didn't know. And we are live today on all social medias. And you can follow us right now on those social medias right now on Facebook, Unmuted the podcast, as well as our Instagram page, Unmuted the underscore podcast. That is it, isn't it? Yes, Unmuted the underscore podcast. And I had to think about that for a second. And also, we're live on YouTube on the Genius Media Group. You can find us right now on YouTube, the Genius Media Group, and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button so you can know when we go live.
Subscribe and hit the bell.
Hit the bell, why don't you? And while we're doing all of these things right now, we just want to let you know, as a disclaimer, Unmuted the podcast is not responsible for any of the words that come out of Lisa's mouth, because Lisa will pop off and she will say some stuff. And when
I'm
she
doing
does,
better, y'all.
When she does, because I've gotten a lot of responses from the "I don't give a fuck what you say."
Hey, you notice nobody came on our page talking that dumb shit,
That's
though.
right. You see, ain't nobody said nothing. They were like, "Oop, okay, let me put my
Why is she
comment."
so angry?
It's an angry black woman. Yeah, I was on one that day.
But you was right.
Yeah, 100%.
What did you say wrong?
Nothing.
Not a damn thing.
Nothing.
So you can go on our pages and find all of that stuff on our social medias on Facebook, Instagram, as well as on our YouTube page as well. But if you want to catch any episode, go to YouTube. You can catch every episode. And speaking of every episode, we've reached a milestone.
Yeah.
We've gotten to, what's the number? We've gotten to
25.
We are 25.
25
Yeah, they are.
episodes. 25 episodes, y'all. I didn't know it was possible. You know what? Well, when we were doing soul therapy.
Yes.
How long were we doing soul therapy?
Ooh.
That was a long time.
That
It was like, yeah,
we went through all 4
a
seasons.
year and a half.
No, it
Yeah.
had to be more than that. More than.
I think we went through all 4 seasons.
Oh, we definitely did.
We did, yeah.
It was, but you don't think
It was long. You think it was 2 years?
at least.
I'm gonna have to look. My hard drive is on my dresser. I got all the shows on there.
So we've done a lot. We've done a lot of shows.
We've done a lot.
But we've done 25 Unmuted the podcasts. And I know it just feels like we've done 125. But we talk about a lot of stuff.
Phil said, "Come open the door."
Phil's outside?
No, he's watching.
He better not play with me. Hold on. Yeah, he is right there. Come on, Phil. Hold on a second, because I should be doing that too. Yeah, let me put that out there. I'm opening the door. Now, Phil, you are more than welcome anytime, brother. Come on over, because the chair is right there.
It's got your name on it,
It's
Phil.
got an open mic right there. Anytime you want to, brother, come on in here and come see it, brother. Because I want you in this room. You are that important to us.
Phil been working on getting this fat up off me.
Yeah, that is right.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So
He trains? He's been training?
Well, he's he's motivating. I think it's important to have an accountability partner. And
Okay.
that's what he's doing.
Okay.
So Phil, if you come over here, I'm not saying that I want an accountability partner because that's a dangerous thing. If I say I want one, then one shows up when you don't want one.
Exactly.
But I am going to say that a brother is 282 right now, and that's a lot to me.
How tall are you?
6'1".
Okay.
6'1", 282. And I don't like that. Now, I did have this conversation with Latasha today that what if I wanted to be puffy? What if I wanted to be swollen? I mean, is it okay if I want to be this way?
It is.
I mean, I would want to have this heft, but I would want to have the shape right.
That's the thing.
But I don't want to go down to 230. I don't want to do that because I don't think 230 will look good on me.
Okay.
People will start to talk.
Okay.
If I ever got to that
He on
stage.
that stuff.
He on that thing-a-ling again. So, I don't want that for my life. But I think that if I toned right and I did some weights and I kind of got my body back together again, I would want to do all of that stuff. What is Phil saying? Hold on a second.
Lie.
I know this is
He
Phil.
said he's sore and he's laying in the bed now. But then he said that's what love do. Make my brother make you big. So what is that saying, Phil, since you lost all this weight? Chris Bass said 25 episodes. Congratulations to you all. Thanks, you.
Man. Can't do it without you. And Chris, oh, by the way, Chris Bass is going on is doing his thing now. He has distributed to Wise Radio, and he's doing his show now on Wise Radio now. It is amazing. That now he gets up Saturday mornings at 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning doing his show. And what ungodly hour? How am I up at 7 a.m.?
I don't want to talk about nothing at 6 in the morning.
But he is up at 7 a.m. doing his show live, and I'm listening. Only because the dogs won't let me be great. They want me up at 5 on a Saturday. I kick them all out. I don't know. But but Chris is doing his thing now. Thanks, Chris, for listening, watching, supporting.
Thank you.
Chris Bass is going to get over here. He's going to do some of his shows over here. And when he does, it's going to be big when Chris is in the big chair over here doing his show. So Chris, can't wait for you, man. Thanks for all the love and the support. So Phil, I'm just waiting on you, man. I'm just waiting on you. That's what love do, my brother. Okay, yeah, that's right. I'm just waiting on you. Whenever you're ready to make me great, I just know that I'm ready now. I'm testosteroned up. I'm ready to go. That's right. I'm ready to get it going. Let's get it crack-a-lacking now. So enough about me. Let's talk about the show, y'all. Unmuted the podcast with the permission to speak freely. Let's talk about the big thing that's that has happened over the past few days, and that is from Dolton, Illinois.
My Lord.
Ladies and gentlemen, what in the hell, all of the hell is going on in Dolton? And we go to our Dolton correspondent. That would be one
Live in the streets, in these Dolton streets.
live in these Dolton streets. That's one Lisa J. Can you tell us, Lisa, what is happening in Dolton and why should we care now?
Because it's a shit show. It's the shit show that's happening. Simply put.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's pretty the nicest way you can really.
It really is. Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard.
Super Mayor.
She the walls are closing in on her.
Yeah.
Lori Lightfoot completed her. Well, no, she completed the investigation. I think. No, she completed part 1 of the investigation, I should say. And that was...
Dolton ain't even big enough for 2.
You know what I'm saying? That's how much shit this girl done did.
How does this happen?
Yeah, she, exposed a bunch of the financial issues out there, and it blew us all away. $43,000 spent in one day.
I still can't believe that was in one day.
In one day in Amazon purchases.
Phil saying he just want to get on a security detail.
Man, Phil.
Get that overtime. Straight to the overtime.
Man, I'm saying, how do you spend 40
What did you
stacks?
buy? What did you buy? Somebody was saying, you know, maybe she used that, bought those TVs that she likes to give away to the seniors at bingo and shit.
Is that what's going on? But 40,000?
40,000?
Come on now.
Come on. I mean, what they doing? They getting them ultra plasmas.
Hell no, she got them on TV, them ONN TVs from Walmart. That's what she right, whatever however you say it. Yeah, wow. She's out there but really bogus. Really,
that is
bogus.
just wrong. I've never seen, and we were saying before the show that if I spent $1,000 in Amazon,
what they gonna do?
They would stop my account.
Exactly.
And say, is this really you doing it?
Are you sure you want to make this purchase? Like, well, this is a lot of money.
How in the world are you doing 40,000?
Phil said she forgot to clear her wish list.
They're gonna go back because now they have the authority to go back and find out who's doing the purchasing and what are they buying.
Yeah. So this is a thing, right? She allegedly was supposed to receive a $6.8 million grant, right? And she basically was spending money before she got it. Grant never came.
Wow.
They're $3 million in the hole.
Yeah.
In Dolton now, just Dolton.
Why is your budget that big in the first place?
It's not. That's the issue.
I mean,
that's the whole thing. And she's out here swiping cards and doing whatever. What we saw a lot of gift card purchases. Yeah. A lot of what?
Oh yeah, because she does have a lot of Walgreens purchases on there.
Giftly is a gift card company.
Oh, okay,
so she was using, using money for that purpose. She was, hey Jessica. She was
hey Jessica. I just sat back and looked at, hey, who is this? Oh, that's Jessica. Hey Jessica.
She had her stylist on the payroll, her stylist and clothes wardrobe stylist, as like not administrators, but assistants. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So they were getting a check every time, payroll was done.
Wow.
Like they were employed by the village of Dolton.
So you're spending way above your skis. I mean, you're out there spending hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you are not even close to getting that money in. Mm-hmm. So she's robbing Peter to pay Paul and just extending herself to the point that now she's backed up in this corner financially that she is in the hole.
Yeah, let her tell it though.
The village is in the hole, not
village,
her.
Not her.
No.
Yeah. That's just a few of the things. What else has she done? Oh, her security detail.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Her and her mama. Why your mama got 24-hour security?
Her mother.
Don't nobody even know who her mama is.
Who is her mama?
I don't know, but if I see her, I want to slap her just because she produced this little villain, this little demon girl.
Oh God.
But she got a police car outside her house 24 hours. Tiffany has 24-hour security. One police officer clocked over like 300 hours in like a week. How is that possible? How? Check damn near $13,000.
300 hours in a week.
Yeah.
How? Let me do the math.
I'm trying to tell you. I work 40 hours a week. He never slept. He ain't take off.
Jessica, she wasn't robbing Peter to pay Paul. She was robbing Peter and Paul. That's
basically.
True. Basically, she was Peter and Paul.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're doing new math. It cannot equal to how much?
300 hours.
Nah.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
At my worst, I was working a job and I was working construction in Orlando. And that was 70 hours. That was 70 hours I was working that week. Mm-hmm. The overtime, I was literally doing it for the overtime.
Yeah. Right.
But still. And by the end of that 70 hours, I was dead. Mm-hmm. I was literally dead. They worked me to death.
Yeah.
And I know 300 impossible.
It's not possible.
300, forget it.
They literally showed a copy of the man's check stub in the group, and his check, I think, was like $13,000 for that pay period.
Phil said he's got the clock out now. No, he knew what to do. Just keep working. Just keep working. Don't even think about punching out.
Acting Chief of Police,
One
Louis Lacey.
officer.
And this is not Louis Lacey. This is an officer, one of her security details.
Just one.
Just one.
And if the budget for the police, one officer practically made what the entire department, which isn't that many to start with, got. So that's Jessica says she works 98 hours a week, but it's from home and I'm drained. I feel you.
I get it.
I feel you. Trust me.
I don't want to do the 40.
I don't want to do 40. I'm like, damn.
If I got 2 jobs, could I technically say I work 80 hours a week?
Are you?
Hell no.
Okay then.
That's why Dolton crime free. Okay, I believe that when I see it. I believe 2 officers made more than Henyard would have made in a year.
Yeah, because what is the village mayor? What do you make? Like, I don't even know what that salary is.
It was probably, she made it so that if you ran again, you'd be getting like 25,000. But
they vetoed that. They didn't pass that.
Okay, so I know that she was making more close to 100,000.
Not in Dolton. She's making 200 for supervisor at Thornton Township. And I think in Dolton it's like 50.
Oh, okay.
It's no more than 75.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah. What else? Louis Lacey, the acting chief of police officer, who was not supposed to be doing any overtime, clocked $215,000 in overtime in just 3 years? Since 21, when she started.
200,000 in 3 years.
In overtime now.
Not overtime. No, not his salary.
Right.
That is, okay, so and then again, nobody knows how this money came about. Nobody knows how he got this money. Nobody is saying, okay, where's the approval? Where's the signatures for all of this money? Who signed off on this and who's approving this?
Probably she's going to say the administrator who she recently fired.
Yeah.
She's going to blame it. She already started her deny campaign.
But I'm so glad that people are singing now. I'm so glad that everybody is now singing the second verse, same as the first, and just saying to themselves, let me tell you exactly what's going on over there.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that that's happening now. And are they hiring or not, Lisa? That's all we want to know. Are they hiring? So I just think that when it comes to Dolton, they wanted to know what the finances are. These are the finances.
Right.
And now everyone in Dolton is in a state of mourning.
Yeah.
Because now they know where their money is being squandered.
Yeah, a lot of the seniors that still support her because of, they love her, right? Her personality and all that stuff. She loves to have parties and events. So she has a night that they call Big Bingo. And that's where all the seniors come, they hang out, they kick it. She be giving them TVs, refrigerators, and all that type of shit. So they like her. A lot of them don't have internet access, or they don't know how to find these stations or channels that are talking about her.
Okay.
Yeah. So when they do hear something, it's like, we love Tiffany. We gonna support Tiffany and hugging her and all that crazy shit they be showing on the videos and stuff. I couldn't get close to that lady because I would just sucker punch her. I swear to God. And it's like, I just can't. I couldn't even see myself having like a conversation with her.
Nah.
Because
this is why she has all the cop protection of the police protection.
Probably because somebody's just gonna walk up on her one day and just snatch that damn wig.
And by somebody, we mean Lisa. Pretty much.
Jessica says she makes $224,000 in Thornton alone. That slick ass law she tried to pass about the next person making less, I believe, was vetoed by the governor. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Now, Keith Freeman is going to be the scapegoat of all of her bullshit. She's gonna say, "I didn't know Keith was doing that. Yeah. He was doing it. It was all him." And instead of her still trying to have him as an ally, if she's making him an enemy, it's gonna be bad for her.
Down.
It's gonna be bad for her.
But that bus driver, you going to jail now?
Right. That's like, you know.
That's gonna be the theme of the whole Dolton crisis. You're going to jail now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Jay
Crazy.
has a soundbite that she said herself, somebody going to jail.
Wow.
And yeah, girl, you.
She said that? Wait.
Yes.
Wow.
In one of those meetings, he used to use that as a little sound clip.
So I asked you this before we started.
Mm-hmm.
Why not wait until the feds get into this so that they can really have some teeth and charge her? Mm-hmm. Because even if Lori Lightfoot gets all of these things and exposes all of this, you still can't charge her for it.
Right. Well, it can help the case.
Yeah.
The charges.
Okay.
The thing is, the trustees have not received any type of financial information in months, in almost a year in September. They locked, I think the system is called My Point, My View, something like that. The payroll, well, the accounting system, I should
Right.
say. She locked them all out.
Wow.
Locked them all out. They don't have access. So they're just basically, what she's doing is putting shit on their desk, agendas and stuff, things she wants to get passed, things she wants to get paid, giving it to them and expecting them to sign off on it. And they like, where the fuck are their receipts? Like, what's happening? Show us what this is for. One of the trustees said she's been cutting down the same tree about 10 times, paying for it. And each time it's like $10,000. Like, what? I thought the tree was already down last week. You know, they still need to get paid. So the people out there, the vendors that are out there doing work and providing services, a lot of them are angry because they're not getting paid. But the trustees
it's
are
been
not
signed
just going to sign off on the shit without her, you know, without providing some proof.
Exactly.
You know? She got them, you see, $43,000 in Amazon
Right,
purchases
in
with
one
this
day.
in one day. This girl do not care. She had them signing, and all the trips and stuff Lori Lightfoot was talking about.
Yeah.
That she went, you know, Vegas, we know about the one trip. She actually had two. When she went to DC, all of this stuff was on the taxpayers' money.
Yeah.
You know, and the poor firefighters out there, their whole 401k like has not been paid into in months.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, so
where's their funds? Where's
so
their
they're like
money?
the city of Chicago then, right? Because Chicago firefighters have no contract. They haven't had a contract in over 2 years.
Wow.
And they've been on good faith.
I did not know that.
They've been on good faith.
What?
And the fire department, what is it? Local 2, which represents the firefighters union. They are saying they put up a sign, a digital sign that says now the days, hours, and minutes that they have not had a contract.
Wow.
And this goes back to when Lightfoot was in office.
Yeah.
And so, you know, Brandon Johnson's like, we're trying to get together and make this contract work, and we're operating in good faith that something will happen. But it's been years that they haven't had a contract. And now they've gotten to the point now that they made this big gigantic digital sign that is in front of their union office that just counts up how many minutes, days
without a contract.
Without a contract that nobody knew about. But go ahead with Dalton. I mean, I'm sorry, but I just had to get that out there because that was just on my mind.
No problem. Jessica said because it's been. You asked about why bring Lori Lightfoot in and why not just let. She said because it's been 3 years of no answers and the feds don't come in and wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. So I think it was to bring clarity to the people because her and her goons kept lying. I think folks can brace themselves better now that even considering Lightfoot's past, she's neutral. I get that. So it was the trustees that hired Lori Lightfoot because they don't know. Like I said, they got it locked out of the accounting system. They're not aware of anything. So they're like, hey, all we know is we're broke. And where's the money? We don't have any money to pay bills. What is she doing with the money? She's not answering our questions. She literally plays in their face every meeting. When they ask questions about it, she'd be like, next question. You got something else you want to say? Like she plays in their face. So that was the purpose of them hiring her because they wanted answers. The feds, that's a whole different thing.
I can't wait for who's the Attorney General, Kwame Raoul, to get involved and literally bring the hammer down.
But I'm saying, why hasn't he been involved yet? Why hasn't Governor Pritzker been like, girl, unlock that damn system and let them people do their job? This woman changed the locks on the Village Hall 3 times.
On the Village Hall.
The Village Hall, after Lori Lightfoot's revealing the other night, she changed. Yeah, she changed the locks.
How do you change the locks to the Village Hall
that the people own? Listen.
She would have to say that. She would. So, okay.
You see how you just did? It makes you just wonder.
There is a building. Okay. There's a Department of Public Works. Every office has this. Department of Public Works. The mayor is not the boss of the Department of Public Works. There should be a commissioner or something of that nature that should be in charge of that, who gives that order. So why is the mayor saying lock the door?
You
and
see how that just
it?
made perfect sense? Tiffany don't make sense. None of the stuff she does, says, anything. Nothing makes sense about her. She get an attitude. She throw a tantrum. She mad. Oh, Lori told my business. Fuck y'all. Y'all ain't coming to work today. Work in the parking lot. You know she made one of them do that before.
What?
A lady that worked there that she's been fired since, but that's how she got her out.
Yeah, we talked
She made
about
her
that.
sit in the parking lot.
She didn't have her access to her office, so she did her work in her car.
Yeah.
And she went to court. She went to see a judge about this because she thought that she shouldn't be doing her work in her car. She should be working in
her office
because she works for the people, not the mayor. And if the people come see her, they can't go to her
walking up
office.
to her car window,
Right?
talking about, hey, can you help me? Right.
Can you open your window? Can you roll down your window so we can have a conversation?
Yeah.
That is just the wrong thing to do. But yeah,
that's not the first time that she's done that. Locked them out.
That's the power of.
She had it where citizens couldn't even come in the building. You had to come. They was coming to the door like, "What you want? What you need?" Like, I want to pay my water bill. Like, can I? Oh, give me the check or whatever. And they go to the counter, handle that, and then come back to the door, get them their receipt. They was giving them paperwork to fill out, standing outside. Why can't people access the building?
I'm done.
Phil said, "Is Tiffany Baptist or Kojic?" I think that's 7-Day Adventist or some shit, because I don't understand it.
I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want anybody mad at me. Any type of cult religion is being mad at me.
This is unmuted, so
okay. So
tell them to deal with it.
Okay, fine. I just want to say that I when I was living in South Holland, I could walk into the Village Hall anytime and go there, pay my water bill, go there if I had a ticket or whatever, I had to go pay a fine or whatever, go there, talk to my representative, talk to the mayor. Had an open door policy, walk in there, they had a thing, coffee with the mayor. You go there, you sit down, have coffee, donuts, you tell them what's going on in your block. And can you do this? Hey, our street light is out. Hey, the park is, has the nets are down in the park. Can you put some new nets or whatever? They ain't got none of that in Dolton. They can't walk in the door and just say, you know what?
Now, I don't know if it's since changed, but that was like earlier this year. A lot of residents were complaining, like, why can't we get in our building? Like, this is not your house. Like, we should be able to access it. So, yeah, I don't know if it's still that way, but that's how it was.
So, all of this is going to come to a head pretty soon, I'm hoping. Now that the doors have been, or now that the curtains are off and you can actually see inside of the house, this is what's going on with the spending. Everything is happening now at a point now that they're going to make some type of decision. I'm just glad that people are running for mayor against her.
Yeah.
I'm glad that people now, what's it called? The Time to Change or Clean House Party?
Clean House. Jason House is the one that's running. He's a trustee already, and he's running against her.
Yeah, so Clean House is in effect now but then again.
There are other people running as well.
Okay, but I think that Jason House, who has been there, has proven the fact that he can handle something like this.
Now, you know what? You got residents that are torn. You would think they would want somebody that's knowledgeable and all of that to come in and clean up the mess, right?
Right.
A lot of residents are like, fuck all of them. They all in cahoots, and we want a clean slate.
Oh, wow.
You will never have a clean slate.
That's what I think.
you will never have a clean slate. You will want to have somebody in there that actually knows the government and knows the inner workings of what needs to be done.
Right.
Tiffany has poisoned the well so much that now you got residents.
The well got
fighting over. The well has been peed in so bad that you got residents fighting over residents about who should be in office when it comes to the mayor. Although what do they call them? Trustees. So what's the trustee now? The one that's in trouble right now.
Shit, which one? Andrew Holmes, The Walking Dead.
Andrew Holmes. He's not going to run for anything. As a matter of fact, if he ever
have you seen him lately? He can't run for shit. He's running for his life. Actually,
he's literally running for his life. Yeah, because did he have a heart attack?
Allegedly.
So he
recently.
Yeah. The other day. He was
really?
The night of the meeting, actually, the board meeting, he was rushed to the hospital. So he just didn't want to face the music. That's what we feel. Because people were finally standing up and demanded answers from him. One guy that spoke at the meeting Monday, he was so passionate, but he said some shit that I lost it. I literally spit my drink out. He was like... we know where the money is going, ma'am. He was saying something like that, energy high, and he was like, yeah, that on that and your wigs. He was like, he was like, that's where the money was. Yes, he's had enough. He was like, I'm sick of it.
The money is in her wig.
No, he said it's going into her wigs. Like she's still, stealing money to buy wigs.
Well, I'm not mad at you because sometimes all you need is a good lace front to make your cares go away.
That's her thought process.
Sometimes you need a good lace front just to hide the problems in the world.
Well, evidently she need a new wax person. Cause did she get that bum bump taken care of? Sorry.
I still can't. Your mayor, can you?
Sorry.
Your mayor thought it was appropriate to take a picture of her Brazilian wax and post it. Hey, y'all, look at my Gucci.
Bump bump.
With a bump on it. Jessica like, wait, what? Yeah, that was a while ago. I don't know if it was a business in Dolton or something, or Thornton Township somewhere that gave her a wax, and she took a picture of it and posted it.
Yeah, that was in one of the
she had bumps.
That was in one of the episodes that we talked about. This is why it's so important to follow us on YouTube, because in one of the episodes we talked about that, the fact that she did this, and there was a picture of it that Jedediah had posted on his live, and that's how people saw it.
A picture of her Brazilian wax.
Yes, it was a picture of her cuda, just a picture of her. Yeah, that. I guess she wanted to advertise how good of wax
the service was, but come on.
It wasn't that great if you still leaving something behind. If there's a remnant behind, there's that. So sorry. There was a oh hell. Yep. Yeah, that's what's going on in Dolton.
Yeah.
That's the mayor you selected, Dolton. You should be proud. You should be really, really proud.
Yeah.
You should be really proud. I am. And I don't live in Dolton.
I wished I lived in Dolton so that I could vote and my vote could count. Just for this.
They make this whole Donald Trump thing fade in the background. Because who in the entire hell does something like that? To put it on social media now, this was years before she got any type of couth.
Yeah. But she was a trustee. She's been a trustee for like 8 years before becoming the mayor. Yeah.
Was she?
Yeah.
8 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why she get mad. She be like, y'all was letting Frank Zuckerberg steal. Why y'all can't let me steal? She literally said that in so many words.
Oh, okay.
I'm a black woman and y'all questioning me about my... Like, you weren't questioning him. So you saying he was stealing too, or did he teach you how to do this?
Exactly.
Like, what are you saying, ma'am?
Lisa, Jessica says, don't get me started to ask Lisa. So, Lisa, I'm asking you,
Oh.
Why does...
This is one of my fellow INA investigating advocate.
I'm asking the question, why
Why?
should Jessica not get started?
Oh, Jessica has a lot to say about Dolton and Tiffany.
Don't we still have that phone line?
We do. We do.
Mm-hmm.
I should give the phone number out just so that Jessica can call it. No, you know what? We'll do something better.
What's that?
We're going to get Jessica. Jessica, I want to get you on the show, so I'm going to send you an inbox. I need you to, plus you ain't got a lick of sense. And you are just perfect for this show. Come on. You are just the person I need. So, Jessica, what I'm going to do, I'm going to inbox you, Jessica. I think I'm going to do it here. Yeah, no, I'm going to do it right here. Jessica, I'm going to send you an invite. I want you to be a part of this show. So I'm gonna send you an invite, and I want you. No, sir. Yes, yes. I want you to be a part of this show. So I'm gonna personally send you. Not today. Why? Why not today? Come on. I want you to be a part. Okay, so no show today.
She's wants to feel more comfortable. She's better talking in the chat, I think.
Okay, so
we got a plan for stuff. Like, you can't just send us no link and expect us to hop on camera. It takes preparation.
She says her fro is out. I'm looking like Beetlejuice.
Oh, wow.
Now listen, have you seen my fro? Do you see my fro right here?
You don't want me to take this hat off.
I mean, come on, seriously, because Steve, take your hat off real quick. Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go. See, we gotta make Jessica feel comfortable.
There you go.
Oh my God.
Do
you see that? Oh my God. Let me zoom in.
Please don't zoom in.
I'm gonna zoom in on this here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about Steven's fro here. You should
looks terrible.
It looks. Look at it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna zoom in. Do you see this head right here? there is something there. I'm getting focused. Yes. Look at that. Look at that mug.
It's so shiny.
I'm here.
I mean, it is shiny. It is shiny. But still, come on, Jessica. You can wait. What'd you say? You can take all your clothes off.
It ain't happening.
Now look, the things I do for our guests, the things I do for our guests, I will not be taking my clothes off here. Okay, but fine, it ain't happening. But we do want to, because if you have all of this fire about Dolton, we want to hear about it. So one day, you know, you can come on in here, and we're gonna sit down and we're gonna have this conversation. But yeah, I wanna hear from you. I wanna know what your thoughts are, and I'll even do this. If I send you a virtual invite, you don't have to be on camera. We'll just put you on here and just be a black screen. But you can still have the conversation.
Talk your talk.
You can have your talk. You can say your say right now. Would you do that? Tell me yes or no, because I think that'll be better. If you just come on here and you say what you want to say. Okay, we have a deal, because I want to live.
The eyes have it.
So I'm gonna do this one thing right here. I'm going to put here in this thing right here. Yeah, I'm going to there is the. I want you to put now.
Too late, Jessica. It's too late.
Too late. I'm sorry. Too late.
That was a verbal contract.
Too late. We have agreement right here. We have agreement, and Steve is right there. I'm zooming in all of his nose. Yep. I'm sorry, but yeah, we have an agreement. Come on in here. There is the offer. You got it. I want you to come in here, and you need to address one more time. There it is, right there. Copy that, paste that, and get on up in here, because I want you to be a part of this show. Okay? And I won't put your face out there. I won't put your video out there. I just want your audio. So when you get a chance, just chime on in. Now, everybody else is out there wanting to try to get into this show. It ain't happening, okay? Because I know somebody will try it. Hi, I'm Jessica, whatever. No.
Yeah.
Okay? So yes, so that's what's going on in Dolton.
Mm-hmm.
Now I hear that the DNC is coming to.
The DNC is coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, the DNC is on its way next week, or yes, next week.
Yeah.
We've been busy in Chicago. Yeah, that's
Real
next
talk.
week. Oh, now Jessica says she's running back and forth. Then
She takes care of her brother-in-law.
Okay, so this is fine.
We got you, Jess. We'll plan something.
We will plan it. And listen, I want you to email me. Or email Lisa. I'll send it to you, Lisa, and then you can send it to Jessica. Okay. So we'll do that. And yes, thank you. We will plan it. Yes, we're gonna plan it so it could be a little bit more structured.
Yes.
That way you will not feel pressured, because we can pressure you. Hell, when your hair looks like Beetlejuice, I just got questions. I just got questions. Okay, do I say Beetlejuice 3 times or something
I
happens?
think you done said it.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Your hair gonna shrink, Delvin.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, I don't want to do that then. I'm doing testosterone now. I don't need a shrinking.
I don't want
to shrink her hair now.
Tasha, you were just saying how happy she is. She's gonna get angry.
I don't want to do that. No. I was raised by boys. Good look on that one. Okay. I'm just saying. Come on and let's plan it. We'll make that happen. Okay. So now we're talking about the fact that the DNC is coming, and
I want to go out of town. It's gonna be crazy.
do you think that the people who live there want to go out of town? You think that the people who are neighboring the United Center don't want to be there?
I definitely know they don't want to be there.
They don't.
It's gonna be so hot. Security around there is gonna be crazy. You taking your garbage out and end up arrested or some stupid shit.
Well, they said that you have to have an ID that has your address in it.
Okay.
You can't have an old license or an old address on your license and expect to get home, because they're not going to let you in.
And that's ridiculous. I mean, I get it, but come on. This is a residential neighborhood.
It is, but they're treating it. Remember when the Obamas were living in Hyde Park?
Yes.
At the height of the presidency, and they shut down half of Hyde Park, that you couldn't get around there, you drive around there, what was it, 3 blocks around the house, you couldn't get anywhere around.
Yeah, they had it blocked off. It's so funny driving past there now and seeing it open. It's like,
because now they don't live there anymore.
They
sold the house. And so they narrowed it down, and they wound it down so that one person, it was 3 blocks, then it became 1 block, and then after they left office, it was still that same block, but now when they sold it, now they opened it back up again.
They don't care now.
They don't care anymore. But that's how it is now at the United Center.
Yeah.
That, 3 blocks around the United Center, it's like the hot zone, and they're not letting anybody in. So if they did a story on the news about a woman who didn't have an ID, doesn't drive, or anything like that. So she wants to get into her home, and they would not let her. Secret Service was like, "You got to get an ID, ma'am. We don't know who you are."
I'll be hollering up to the window, Bobby, tell these people to let me in. Come on now.
But at the end of the day, the city has these IDs, these temporary, or these not temporary, but these IDs especially for the homeless, that they were able to get city services. I guess it's called a key card, something like that. The city key that would have a picture ID with their address, and they would use that now as an official form of identification.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So now she had to go get that. That's the only way she can get her house. Now,
That's crazy.
Otherwise, she'd be out for 2 weeks. Isn't that wild? So
That's wild. That is crazy.
So now that the DNC, it's like when I was living in Bronzeville and the Bud Billiken parade was going on.
Oh my God. Yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, I got questions for you, Lisa.
Woo, I just went back in the house. I tried to go get my nails and stuff done, and I couldn't get down the street.
Yeah, you should know better.
And then it was late. It was like 4:00.
Oh, really?
I'm thinking, why do y'all still have the blocks and stuff closed off? Like, I know that everybody marches to Washington Park or whatever, and they hang out there.
Yeah.
51st and King Drive, I can't cross. So they had us detouring down Calumet. All Calumet food vendors like set up outside in the middle of the blocks. Like, I'm like, is this like a little food vendor situation? Because I don't remember that happening, but I'm not a billiker. I don't.
You're not a billiker?
I'm not a billiker. I think I might have went to a Billiken parade like 2 times in my life. And that was enough.
Same, yeah.
But I just got so frustrated. They told me, the police said I would have to either go down to 63rd Street and come around, because I'm trying to get to 51st and Cottage. I would have to go to 63rd Street or 22nd Street.
22nd? Nah, okay, look.
Because it starts at 31st?
It starts, no.
Or 39th?
It starts at, no, it starts at 35th.
Okay.
It starts at 35th. So from 35th to Washington Park. And I was living, Tasha and I, we were living in our condo was over there
on King Drive.
That's right.
On King Drive. But we was on the Washington Park side. And, the police would this is every year. The police will let you know that they're coming in there. And we would go shopping that Saturday morning like we normally do, but we would go super early. So when Walmart opened at 6 a.m., we were there because we didn't want to be out and about and can't get back in. Now, the police would let us in because they knew if we said our car, our parking lot is right here and we had to show our ID, then they would let us in. But other than that, we were stuck and couldn't get in. We had to go on the side streets, and all the side streets were blocked off. So they wouldn't let us in. So we would have to wait until it was over. So I was just done. I just wanted to be in the house before the parade started. Yeah. Because people are lining up. They're on the Parkway. They're all lined up on King Drive. So you're not going to get out because of that traffic alone. But yesterday, I see the report that a fight breaks out on 50th and King Drive. And that somebody got shot on 47th and King Drive. Now this was after the parade was over. Yeah,
where they out there partying and stuff. Well, the fight started like during the parade, because my friend recorded it. She lives 40 something in King Drive.
Can you send me that, please? Because I want.
I have to ask her for it. But
yeah, because this fight breaks out and somebody gets shot around 4 o'clock. Then I get the report about the fight. This was around 5 o'clock. So a mass of people were running toward the park, and the fight breaks out on 50th and then works its way down to the park.
Yeah, it's on Chicago Crime Watchers.
Oh, okay.
Crime Chaser?
Yeah, Crime Chasers.
Yeah, okay. I gotta look at it because I'm like, how does this happen? And we just got out just in the nick of time. I say that all of the time. We got out in the nick of time because there's just no way in the hell that I would be anywhere near King Drive and Washington Park.
I was just mad.
Not at all.
I was so mad. Phil said that's how he got his crack cake, because everybody was.
Everybody's at the
That's
parade.
how you do it.
Yeah, I went one day. I was driving past and I busted a U because there was no line, no people outside. Busted a U, pulled up. I was like, "Y'all closed?" He was like, "No, come in." I was like, "Ugh." I got like 4 cakes.
I haven't had it yet.
Listen, you haven't? I'm gonna try and get one and bring it to the next show.
Okay, so there's a friend of mine who has his business next to Pookie Crack Cakes. His name is Mandeen Muhammad, and he has a clothing store.
Okay, I've seen it.
Yeah, he has a clothing store that's right there, and I've known him because when I was at WVON, he had a show on VON. So I go in there, and there's a hardware store, Mandeen's store,
hardware store,
and then Pookie Crack Cakes. If I go into the hardware store, I will automatically go and see Mandine in his shop. And we would talk for a little while, whatever. And he always say, man, you over here to get that cake, aren't you? And I'm like, I wasn't even trying to get a cake or anything like that, because, he said the only reason why people are here is for that cake. And people are lining up down the block every morning.
Wow.
To get some of this cake.
Yeah, they give out numbers now, and
Really?
you have to. Yeah,
It's like that?
yeah.
When
It's not a joke.
He bakes cakes nonstop, but when he runs out, he runs out.
Yeah.
He doesn't make any more. You come back tomorrow, the next day, whatever. I just so happened to go in there when nobody was in the store, and I got some of that cake. My God,
Man, I think I got a new favorite one. The strawberry lemonade. That cake is so good.
That is new.
It's so ridiculously good. Like, you would think strawberry and lemonade cake, like, it's good.
I need to get me some of that cake. And Steven, I'm not gonna leave you hanging. Probably Wednesday. Yeah, probably Wednesday. I'm gonna make a run and go over there. Those cakes are so good, they keep. So
Yeah.
we will have a cake here next week.
Yay!
Several flavors they have.
They have a lot of different flavors. Jess, they got a peach cobbler cake.
Oh my God, they have a pineapple upside down that
always sells out.
That is so freaking amazing.
The key lime, the strawberry lemonade, the caramel, like so many different Oreo, red velvet, like everything.
My problem is I eat some of the plastic
Wow.
because it is that freaking good.
That's the thing that irritates me. Them stapling the damn thing. They just trying to get it on you, like, hurry up. They put staples in it to seal
I'm
it.
in
Okay,
there.
I gotta see if it's really this good.
Face in the dish. Just oh
Did Keith Lee visit yet? He ain't visited.
If I hope he never does, because shit, we'll never get it. We'll never get it.
Do you know what kind of business they would have if
my
Keith Lee
God.
came up in there just talking about how good this place is? And I'm not saying it that way. Listen, Keith is doing the work of God.
He is. He really is. Because that restaurant up north, what's the name of it?
With the
The little balls and
yeah.
stuff. I want to try one of those little balls. Y'all, come on.
We gotta
Listen.
gotta take Lisa to get the balls.
Would you like some shorty balls? Would you care?
What was
But
this?
yeah, I
South
heard
Park?
it's been
No, that's Saturday Night Live.
Okay.
the Keith Lee effect definitely.
It does. I see enough of the videos to see, but that man, yeah, he was struggling in there by himself, running the shop and lying up around the corner now.
It is unbelievable. He's doing so much better than he was before, and all because of Keith Lee. So if Keith Lee ever went into Pookie's crack cake, he would have to expand.
Yeah. They need to ship cakes too, because that would be great.
That would be it.
I need it fresh. And my first experience, I need that fresh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well then, listen. I'm gonna have cakes here next week for us, so that we can have a tasting of cakes. And he has even said, his name is not Pookie, by the way.
Yeah.
The owner of the shop, he has said, because we talked about doing work with the podcast and doing advertising with the podcast, and he is all in on that. This was. And I haven't been back. It's been months since I talked to him.
Okay.
But I got to go back in there again. But he is all in. I will even have to have him come in here. He's not open on Sundays, I don't think.
No, he's not.
So Sundays.
Chick-fil-A. Yeah, dog.
Are they open on Sundays?
I don't think they are. I gotta check and see.
I don't think so either. I think that, yeah, okay.
But if that's the case, then I need him to make an appearance and to come in here and we'll talk about it. He's down for whatever.
And just bring some cakes.
Just
bro.
bring some cakes. we'll pay for the cake. It's okay. But we need to have him come in here because he's all in for the cake. He's all in for doing the podcast. We talked about him advertising and not wanting to do an advertisement with WVON. I was like, listen, I used to be with VON. VON don't want your money.
Oh, damn.
You know, at that point, I was really hustling, but I was dogging VON at the same time. It made me feel pretty good. It made me feel really good. but and he was like, nah, man, you starting up. This is great. Black man doing this thing. And I'm like, man, well, listen, I just need you to come out and let's talk about really doing something. And he's like, man, whatever you want, whatever you need. You know me. Listen, this is all me. And this is when he was opening up.
Okay.
But he was doing big numbers even back then. So I got to go back in there. I got to have this conversation with him again. But I think he's more than willing to come in and
I love it.
And be a part of the show.
That would be great.
So yeah, so we'll have cake and crumbs, crumbs everywhere.
We'll be burping all in the mic.
Not that we will have anything interesting to say,
right.
Because here it is now. Look, we're 55 minutes into this show here, and we do have to talk about one thing.
What's that?
And that is
Let me guess.
How what?
Taylor Swift, your favorite topic.
Absolutely not.
Let
me tell you why it's not going to be Taylor Swift. Because I don't give one single fuck about Taylor Swift canceling her shows and being a terroristic plot up against her. I don't care. No, I was like, really?
A terrorist want to take her out?
Well, there was a plot. An ISIS plot to do something, have some type of bombs at her concert.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So she canceled one of her shows, and everybody was like so upset that they were outside of the venue just consoling each other and singing Taylor Swift songs.
You gotta be
hugging and
exactly, Steve. That was my point.
Come on,
that was my point exactly. I was like,
that's hilarious.
They done
kumbaya.
Right.
So they all got together and was hugging each other and singing whatever song. And I don't ask me what the name of the song was, but
nobody knows.
I did not care. How did this make news? How did this?
Man, I would release the hounds. Turn the water hose on, everything.
That's right. How was this topic one on world news? Now I watch world news every day. If I missed it, I record it and I watch it. So how is this topic one? Not what's going on with Trump and Harris, not what's going on with her being instantly black or just turning black and all that. This was topic number one.
Taylor Swift.
I
Guess what we're doing right now?
I wish I was there. We're talking about it.
We're talking about Taylor Swift.
God damn it, Lisa, she did it again.
Lisa, I hate you.
Wait. We got breaking news.
We do have breaking news. I know we coming close up on time. I just sent it to you.
Okay.
And Insta, but
who's breaking the news? Wait a minute. Let me stop. Let me stop this here first off, because if we got breaking news, then we got to have breaking news music. So go right ahead with this. Hold on one second. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna change this here. I'm gonna change that, and we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do this here, and we're gonna go here. Okay, hold on one second, y'all, because this is here it is, news. The breaking news thing. Yeah, we gotta have the breaking news.
Dun, 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 dun.
So, Lisa, you're breaking it?
Steven is breaking it.
Oh,
Steven's story.
Steven's story. Hold on, Steven, because I gotta have the right. Here it is. Ooh, no, that's not.
It's gonna be old news by the time.
It is, isn't it? It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. But stick with me, y'all, please. I just need
I want to hear it now.
Right.
Okay, here we go.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's it now.
And now
with
breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. We go to our correspondent, Stephen Big Sir Stanley, with breaking news.
Well, apparently, your boy Trump, during one of his rallies, I'm not sure does it say where it was at? I'll find out. But Trump freezes for 21 seconds during his speech at his rally, and Fox News has to cut away.
He pulled a Mitch McConnell.
He's glitching.
He's glitching.
Are you serious?
Kamala has officially scared the shit out of him.
Yep.
Wait a second.
21 seconds, and then Fox News had to cut away.
Yeah, it's happening.
Just like that. Yeah, just like that.
I'm sitting here and I'm like, how do you?
Biden did the silly on him.
Yeah.
Everything till you do right by me.
I wish that.
Oh my God.
Wait, so Fox tuned away, changed it and just turned away from him in the middle of him freezing. How did he come back from that? I gotta watch the video now.
Jessica
It's
said
in
he was
our,
in Montana.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
is
it's
in
Montana. Okay.
So Montana was today?
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to find out. I got so many questions. Now, I just need to know
You got to see his face though. It's
who snapped him out of it. Did he snap himself out of it?
We haven't listened to the video.
These are the questions that I have.
I know, right?
he looked like one of them old Baptist preachers, and he just stand there and look like he gonna say, "I had some good days." And they do that long pause in between it.
Right. And then come back to yourself. Won't you do it? Won't he will? Y'all don't know how to say amen. Amen lights. Amen chairs.
Right.
That is amazing. Because now, of course, Biden is out of the race, but now, he had an interview today on Meet the Press. I think it was Meet the Press or CBS today. Biden, and they asked him the question: do you think there'll be a peaceful transfer of power if Trump loses? And Biden,
Another transfer if he.
well, I'm sorry. If Trump loses, the peaceful meaning if will there be any type of rioting or any of that?
Gotcha. Okay.
Biden said if Trump wins, he doesn't believe there'll be a peaceful transfer of power. And then he said, "Oh no, if he loses, there won't be." So Biden had that same moment for a few seconds, and I'm like, oh my God, we can't get this man out of office fast enough for him to have that. But now
They only like 2 years apart though. While Trump doing all this talk on,
Exactly.
It's like he only 2 years older than him.
it is true. But leave it to Trump. He's saying that he has the most he is the most cognitively aware person out there. Outside of the fact that he has done more for the blacks than Lincoln, he is also the most cognitively aware individual in this race.
And he had more people at his rallies than Martin Luther King did.
Dr. King didn't
I wish
have
somebody
as
would
many.
have asked him what the name of Martin Luther King's speech was.
I know, right?
Not even
He
that.
probably would have glitched in. That would have been the first time.
I would have just asked him again, what's your favorite Bible verse? What's your favorite? Is your book in the Bible, is it still 2 Corinthians? Is it still, because that's what he said,
2 Corinthians.
2 Corinthians.
That reminds me of this meme that I posted with Donald Trump praying, and it said, "Dear Santa." That thing laid me out.
Well,
I'm calling it. I don't think he's going to make he's going to drop out.
He is never going to drop out.
I think he's going to drop
He's
out.
not going to drop out.
He's not.
First off, he can't drop out. He has the nomination, which is the difference between Trump and Biden, because Biden did not have the nomination yet.
True.
But he has his party's nomination. So the money is already there for Trump. He already took that money.
He has to go.
So he has to continue this race.
But for health reasons, they could spend that.
They could, but who's going to do it now?
Who cares?
J.D. Vance ain't going to do it.
Hell no.
Where did he even come from? Thank you.
Yeah.
Where did he come from?
I thought he was a goddamn...
Because he hated Trump.
Attorney. I thought he was like one of those... he had an accident at work? Call J.D. Vance. I thought he was one... I didn't know.
You thought he was an ambulance chaser or something like that?
Top Dog or something.
Oh, that guy. Top Dog is making stacks. I just want you to know. He is making stacks.
I wish I could
money.
click that link, Jessica. I don't know what that is.
I can't click the link. I want to click that link.
Wait, I did click it. Oh, okay. It's a video of him freezing.
Jessica said he's from here in Ohio. Okay, so yeah, so Vance is of the ilk. First off, he said that Trump is America's Hitler. You can't recover from that.
You can't. But now here you are.
You can't unring that bell at all.
So what you, Hitler Jr.? The second?
Pretty much. And we don't want him either. I don't. And now another thing, because J.D. Vance had an interview with ABC today talking about, are you ready to be president on day one?
And what did he say?
Because the question was asked to Trump, and Trump did not answer the question. So they asked him, Vance, are you ready to be president on day one? And Vance was like, yes, I'm absolutely ready to be president on day one. You do not get in this position if you're not ready to be president. God forbid anything ever happens to the president, the vice president has to step in. So he considers himself ready, although he clearly is not. But one of the jokes that is out there now is about what Tim Walz said to J.D. Vance at a rally when he said, I'm willing to debate the vice president anytime he's ready to get up off the couch.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you didn't hear that?
No.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if he's ready to get off the couch yet, so I'm ready to. And now he's giving the idiot rim job. Oh, yeah, he is. But
not rim jobs.
yeah, so he's ready on day one, so he says. But Trump did not answer the question. He was talking about all these other things.
Does he ever answer any question?
No, apparently, clearly he does not. No.
Right.
He clearly does not answer any question about anything doing with being a president. I'm sorry, he doesn't. Right. So now that this race is going with Kamala Harris, and her name is Kamala.
It's not that difficult.
It can't be that difficult. Kamala. Kamala.
Right.
That's how it's pronounced. She's not Indian. She's African American. And she is prepared to be the first black woman president, the first Asian president. What is it else?
Asian Jamaican.
Asian Jamaican Pacific Islander president out there. And I'm super happy for every black person that's saying that they are not with Kamala. First
Look
off,
at you.
First off,
what's her name?
You're stupid enough to say I'm not with Kamala.
Right.
But to say that you're not with Kamala, let's get that first. Let's get that straight.
None of us are with Kamala.
They say I'm not with her. The Facebook posts and
that's so stupid to me.
I'm not with her. Who the hell are you with?
Exactly.
Who are you with?
Yeah.
If you're not with her, who else are you with?
Yeah, there's only one.
Because that just says that you are going with the Republican representative.
Exactly.
And you already know what the Republican representative does for black people. We've talked about it here a million times.
Lie, cheat, steal, rape.
Apparently, you're with the person that likes to grab the pussy. You're with the person that just loves to defame, humiliate, try to lord your power, lord his power over as a person in power.
Racist.
Oh my God. You're with that person. So there used to be a time that you would say that you wouldn't say anything political. I try my best when I'm in public not to have political conversations.
Right.
And I had to talk to Latasha about that because Latasha is very emotionally charged when you are saying anything about Kamala Harris. And I'm like, babe, Well, why should I tone it down? I mean, I'm so.
Hey.
And I'm like, listen. First off, I need you to get home. If you're like this and without me, I need you to think. I need you to make the drive home, and I don't want people following you. You don't know what these people will do.
They're crazy. They are really crazy.
So you don't want people to.
That's true.
To follow you. You don't want to put yourself in a position that you are being harmed by anybody, because they do not care. We're at the point now where people don't care.
They don't.
That they're willing to break laws.
And they're literally saying there will be civil unrest if he loses.
So why do you want that?
They can bring it if they want to.
Well, they can say what they want to say. They can do what they want to do. Come January 5th, January 20th, when Kamala is sworn into office again, there will be so much civil unrest if anything happens to her.
Oh yeah.
You talk about the country being set on fire. Trust me when I tell you.
Yeah.
Let something happen. Let somebody get out there and do something crazy. Do something stupid. You'll never see the light of day again.
You won't. Not
in this place. I still taught by my children about the 3 things that you do not discuss in public: sex, religion, and political affiliation. That's it.
He did. He definitely kicked the doors in for all the racists to come out. That's what he did. Make America great again. He wants us to be slaves again.
Yeah. And I'm sorry. You don't have to take my rule of thumb. You don't have to do that at all. You can say whatever you want, wherever you want, however you want. If that's what you want to do, hey, go do you, be you, do you, whatever it takes. But I have a wife that I need to get home every night.
Yeah.
And, because we live in a society now that is willing to break laws because they don't like what you say.
Exactly.
Then I don't need that for my house at all. So when I'm in public, I tone it down. I don't say much, and I need my wife to do the same thing. So when we're in public, people, I need you to hold on if you can. If that's not your vibe, that's not your energy at all, then hey, you do you. But at the end of the day, I've seen too many people get hurt because of this. I've seen too many people get into a position which their next stop is the hospital or the jail. All because of political affiliations or what you think. So say you're not with her if you want to, but why put that stuff on social media?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, because now and when this election is over, I got a whole different view of you.
I'm looking at you sideways.
I'm looking at you like the ass that you really are. Because why are you putting this stuff out there that you gotta say that you're not
with her?
With her, you would rather have him than her.
And I personally, I just don't have time for people who, in my opinion, they probably never have voted.
Right.
And you see them do this, every 4 years they got all of them are crooked. So what the fuck are you complaining about? You're not with anyone. You don't even vote. Shut the fuck up.
Please.
We don't care. And I don't have time for you. I just remove you. I'm not going to argue. I'm not about to go back and forth with you.
It's not,
I'm just going to remove you.
Yeah. And when I say remove, I mean, you are. Listen, I'm a Leo. I hold grudges for you.
Come on,
we're Leos. Me and Steven, you are the face of the earth would turn over, and the whole surface of the world will be black before we forgive you.
Wow.
On anything.
It's real.
If you think about it, Lisa, he started to enslave already. Look at how many of our brothers and sisters won't accept the reality of who he is on a daily basis. They would rather turn their backs on the racist acts than accept the truth.
That's facts, Jess.
So if I was you, Jessica, I would just start to count those people. I hate to go Bible on people, but
it's Sunday. Why not?
Why not?
It is.
Somewhere in the Bible, look it up for yourselves if you want to. But look it up. It says the Bible says to mark those, and avoid the ones who live contrary to the doctrine that you believe. That's what the Bible says.
Yeah.
So if they are like that, then why don't you avoid them?
Exactly.
Do yourself a favor and keep your energy, your peaceful energy.
Yeah.
Avoid them. if that's what they want to do. If they want to get in khakis and tiki torches and walking down to the middle of the downtown area if they want to, just know who they are and avoid them. Your life will be so much easier, so much more peaceful.
Yep.
I love the fact that we can come here and talk about all of this stuff here. You know, I love you all so much that you are listening to our 25th episode of 25th episode of I'm about to say unrooted, unmuted. Maybe we should start a new podcast, huh? Unmuted the podcast. I will tell my children, show me your God. Show me who your God is. Don't tell me who your God is. That's facts there. So, Unmuted the podcast can be found everywhere you listen to podcasts. Coming up tomorrow, being Monday, the podcast will be available on iHeartRadio, Spotify, and what's the other one? Apple Podcast. How did you forget them? Apple Podcast. Oh my God! Everybody with an Apple device, you can find your podcast of Unmuted here. Unmuted the podcast, season 2, episode 10. Episode number 25 in total. Thank you all for making the podcast
Thank you so much.
We can't do this without you all, so thank you. For Big Sir over there in the corner and for Miss Lisa J over there on the other side, I am Delvin, and you can listen to us wherever, whenever. And it'll be on YouTube as soon as I put the edits together and put some catchy little things in there and try to avoid the YouTube authorities telling me that I can't do that.
Right.
Okay, I can't talk about that because they will clip me. Okay, okay. And that's a wrap for today, everybody. We'll see you guys next week with some more cake and more foolishness and everything that's going on in the world. We'll talk about it more here on Unmuted the Podcast. We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
See you.
Unmuted, the podcast, is brought to you exclusively by the Genius Media Group. Never miss another episode again by subscribing to the Genius Media Group on YouTube and Facebook, and follow us on Instagram and unmuted_the_podcast.